Buongiorno. Hope all is well. Last time, the game crashed after my heart win with the silence. So I'll begin through going through the silence beer arts, and then I'm feeling a whatchamacallit, a ironclad run. So that's what will happen. Defend, beat her up, neutralize. I quite like the beat her up, strike, the Batman meme. Survivor, I just prefer the fist. Acrobatics, yeah, yeah. Backflip, yeah. Bane, yeah. So only the silent ones are just kind of eh. I like the cloak and dagger one though. This one I'm kind of doing for the sake of brevity. Of course, feel free to go back or pause the video at any point if there's a particular set of beat routes you want to see. I will be displaying all of them here. You know what? I normally don't use the beat route for deadly or poison, but let's use it. Deflect, meh. Oops. Dodge and roll. Nah. I love the beater art for flying knee. It's one of my favourites for the defect. I normally leave on outmaneuver, but to be honest, I quite like the beater art. Piercing whale, poison stab, prepared. Again, I know it's meant to go with the survivor theme, but why Ironclad gets all the cards out in the snow when the defect literally has cards called Blizzard? I do not know. I quite like the accuracy beat art as well for the silent. All out attack I couldn't care less. It's a card I very rarely use anyway. Backstab's one kind of sucks. There's a few. I enjoy the bouncing flask one. Calculated gamble I quite like as well. Caltrops I quite like, but yeah. I like the force choke. I'm not going to put the crippling cloud one on because it's just the same as the deadly poison, so it's confusing. The distraction, I don't even like the beater art. It's kind of crappy if you ask me. Escape plan. I like the escape plan one because it's just Dono following all the little holes. Viscerate, I quite enjoy. I like seeing the cultists in millions of pieces. Expertise is cool. Like, I get finisher, but I think I'll leave the main art on. Flashettes is actually kind of cool. I never put on the beater art for that. Footworks is kind of standard. Heel hooks is kind of cool. Infinite blades is the same regardless of which one you put on, realistically. I like the beater art for Masterful Stab and Noxious Fumes actually, and Predator. I like the Cheshire Cat just grin for Predator. Reflex just looks silly in the beater art. Oops. Miss a click. Riddle with holes. Nah. Yeah, it's just kinda. I like the screen beater art for Terror though. Well Laid Plans is just a cute little chicken with the plans on them, which is why they're well laid. 1,000 Cuts is neither here nor there, but I like the Adrenaline Eye. The Adrenaline Eye is cool. After Image, I prefer the standard art. Alchemize is one. Yeah. I like Bullet Times. Sorry. Bullet Times is cool. Got little dodging donut like the Matrix. Burst is cool, it's just a bubble. It's just a balloon even. Pulse Explosions is good as well. I like it. Die die die. It's just funny. Doppelgangers. Why more of the snow business? In Venom, I actually prefer the cake with the poison, glass knife. Nah, it's kind of crappy. Malaise is the same regardless. Nightmare, I prefer the beer art, the poor little sad face. Once again, I'm sorry. Phantasmal, it's kind of in here or there. Storm of Steel's the same as well. Tools of the Trade, yeah, standard. Unload is cool. It's just the silent taking her shivs out for a walk. Wraithform, it's a cute spooky ghost. And I can't see locked. So there you go. There's all the silent cards confronted. So that's green, blue, purple, done. Now, let's hope this is the run for the Clad, aka red. So, there's a far left path for 3 elites. There's a central path with no... I could do this, then I'd have to compensate with this elite. Or I could just ignore an elite and make it the 2 elites here. I think I'll go far left path. So far left path with a common relic. Sure, that will save me some hit points. At some point, I'm sure. So with Ascension 3, elites are now deadlier. Basically, it's just it increases their base attacks and things. So back to full. Let's make this another strike deck. It's an early perfected strike. Sorry, that's an early upgraded perfected strike. Put respect on it, apparently. Yikes. 2. And then I should have perfected strike as a KO. Looking good. None of these are useful for the plan for the build now. Hate to say it. Did I see a... Oh no, that's just that path. I still want to stay down this left path. Bash defend, I think. Bye, Jawworm. And I will actually take a Thunderclap. It doesn't say strike on it, so it does have that against it. If we are to be totally honest with ourselves. So neither of them attacking means I can just set this up. Hopefully this is perfected strike and no. Ideally I wanted that to be the perfected strike and a strike, because that would have been both of them dead on that turn. But that's okay, I can just do it this turn. It says strike. It might not be the most popular strike, but I kind of like wild strike. I don't like using it too much early in fights, but sometimes it's just nice to have. So yeah, you can see sentries are now dealing 10 damage, which is the damage that they do on A20 as well. So they're now at max attack level. Of course, you still have the different attack types to deal with within various elites and other fights, but sentries are pretty much set up. All they do is increase from 2 days per turn to 3 days. That's their next upgrade. Yeah, I just didn't want to... It wouldn't have been a waste of damage, but I didn't want to quote-unquote waste the damage. Pommel strike. Which is why I went for the back one with the first perfect strike. Bash, defend. Oh, no you don't. everything there was a strike too. Attack, sorry. So if I hadn't blocked it, I would have done nothing next turn, taken like 14 damage. Not, that's not cash money. Oops, didn't want to press D. It's too close to the E button. Yeah, I want to burst him down. The more health he keeps, the more damage he can do. Right, this is Slime Boss. Covered. Not at A10 yet. Doovoo Doll should not need not apply. Upgrade fire breathing early. Yep, in case I need to heal through after this. Okay, let's take you out and you out. I might have to swap off from the next elite though. And yes, I understand that's my fault. However, the wild strikes are going to synergize with this fire breathing I now have. Because of course fire breathing deals damage based on when you draw a wound. Sorry, any status card including wounds and slimes and the like. And Wild Strike adds a wound to your pile. So they wouldn't be able to stop me if they tried from being able to have status affecting items in my draw pile. Now the question is, I mean, I don't even really think it's a question. I think we just have fun with it. Because I'm not going to... I was about to say I don't die on this turn. But what I failed to realise is that because the attack pattern is of a lower ascension, he does actually attack. And I actually can't counter this. This is a dead. Cool. That's fine. We'll take those. Yeah. The full send was fun. And this just means I'll just take Nian's Lament, which is fine. So I can't get a free elite. The Path of the Burning Elite has 1. I can have a path that has 3 and 1 extra elite, or sorry, 1 extra campfire. Or I can go this way and go 1, 2, 3 as well for the same result. 1, 2. Yeah, this is a 2 to 3 elite for Act 1. Taking a headbutt. If that was either of the other two, I would have considered a wounds. The not the wounds, the one with the picture of the Witcher. Second wind. Bloodletting? If only I had a card that, say, gave me extra strength for every time I dealt damage to myself. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh wait, that's exactly what I have. I'm gonna rip the Snecko Oil for minimal benefits, apparently. Well, that kind of puts the bloodletting out of commission on this fight. But I still want to rupture. Because Actually, what I can do is I can still bloodletting, because that gives me the extra thing. Basically, it just can't. The fact that I use a Snecko Oil and it gave me a 1 cost bash negates the 3 cost of the bloodletting. It's a weird way to look at it, but it's a weird situation to be in. Juicy Bracelet's good enough, even though a lot of people hate it, but you know, I don't. Remove a strike. Rupture, bash. Hopefully this is a bloodletting here. It's not even anything good there. That was actually appalling. So if I bloodletting, right? And then I'll duplication potion here, because that sounds funny. And then I duplicated back both my headbutt and my bloodletting, which means I can bloodletting, bash, headbutt, get back the bloodletting, right? Use it again and get more strength. Am I taking a load of damage by doing it? You bet. Is it fun? You bet. So, he's a goner. I'm also going to disarm. Disarm's great against Guardian, if you ask me. Yes, we take that because it's so. Just to explain it better, whenever you lose hit points from a card, gain 1 strength. Pain, as a curse, is a card. Synergy. The only reason why I specifically bring it up is because it is a kind of slept on part of the mechanics of the game. Don't actually need fire breathing at all this run, so I'm not taking it. I've got a bloodletting for the extra damage, if I'm honest, and I'll bring it back. They'll use it again, and hopefully, no, this is also a loss. Humorously, I could have used the speed potion. That's fine. Let's go again. I'm kind of just sending it into the pure wilderness here. So hopefully this is the run. If this is the run, I mean this is the last run I think of the video regardless. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm still happy to keep this top loaded because of the looking through the silent cards, if I'm truly honest. That's enough for me to go, yeah, let's do it. So doubt is a removable card. I'd like the flex. While upgrading Searing Blow over and over is funny, I am not fussed. I'm also not bothered about blood for blood. Let's transform a strike though. Sever Soul, sure buddy. Wait, what route am I even taking here? Yes, that is the correct route. Yes is an answer to what route am I taking. The answer to that question was the left-hand path. Spot weakness, right. This is probably going to be some sort of strange strength build of some description. The full logistics of it are not figured out yet, but that's what I'm looking at. But do I make it a full-on strength build, or do I make it like a weird hybrid build? That's the question. You know what? Heavy Blade's sitting right there. It's literally sitting there. I will try to keep the deck small this time. That's actually part of the challenge now. I want a deck that is able to serve its full purpose and not be more than, say, 20. I think I'll go for about 20 cards in size on this deck. I think that's a sensible arrangement on a rough scale. Of course, sometimes you can't predict, but you know. Again, this is a slime boss, so disarm's not useful too much against the boss. It is useful against the birds right after, though. Of course, birds aren't a guarantee, but I kind of anticipate them. Always anticipate the birds. Alright, and then I'm gonna get rid of the things. I should have played the flex. I'm actually gonna take the dual wield, you know. Part of the reason why I don't need a big deck is because Anger's gonna thin the deck out considerably. Which is why I'm trying to get rid of my attacks, so that Anger can do its thing. Time to take some damage. Or gain strength and not take damage. So I already have the kunai, which is cool now. If I can also get the, what do you call it? The shuriken. I did that last time too. I was like, oh, what's it called? And then I realised I was being a dumb brain. So yeah. Basically get them on the go. So yeah, this is the kind of strength deck I'm building. Let's not make it a demon form though. Let's actually make it a barricade. Which sounds stupid. And that's because I am stupid. Okay? If you haven't worked that out by me putting out like 70 YouTube videos by now, you kind of haven't got it. Or you're new here, to which I say hello. Welcome. Prepare yourself for stupidity. Yeah. That's a good way of going around it. And that's a good way to get people interested in what you do as well. Sheesh. Don't mind me, just being stupid. So, spot weakness plus flex equals win. Back to full. Not going to take any of those. Transformer strike. Rather it have been, say, a barricade or something, but you know. Okay, let's just add some extra Sever Souls here. For I don't know what purpose, if I'm honest. I just know I wanted it. I think that was because I wanted it because it was a pretty colour on the box. Anyway, so dead. Let's take a true grit. I should upgrade it to. Alright, well. That's pretty much my deck mostly sorted. I said I wasn't going to have a big deck and I want to try and get about 20 cards. I'm just going to do the one in, one out policy with cards now. And this is why I kept this arm around. Wow, I can't even spot weakness against these guys. Fine. I'll just knock the bird down. Wasn't even trying to go for the knock there. I was trying to go for just the straight up attack. Get it nice and low for the kill, but something somewhere had other plans for that one. 6 damage taken. Not a lot I can do there. I think I might actually take this body slam now. I think I'm going to have to peel as well. Annoyingly. I'd love to have upgraded that. Even a thingy block would have been nice. Body slam. Upgrade would have been nice. So, spot weakness, bash. Or do I just go disarm strike? Not that useful for this turn. Useful for this one though. Because body slam is an attack, although I didn't have 14 shield, I had 7 strength. Basically, it's a strength plus block. Dude. I'd also like to point out that the cards that I'm using for the strength gain, heavy weapon, heavy blade, sorry. Strength affects this card 3 times. If you have -1, it takes 3 damage off. It's both a positive and negative. Wow, that's what I wanted. Bloodling. So yeah, it's a positive and negative triple modifier, which becomes a quintuple modifier when you upgrade it. Which is not helpful, but I do think it's cool that it works in that manner. I mean, it's also fair that it works in that manner, quite frankly. Yeah, I need to really kind of just... Wow, I'm going to have to Dex Potion just to stay alive here. With 1 hit point. I'm glad I healed. I also love that it earned me the achievement Shrug It Off. Win a battle with 1 hit point remaining. I thought I'd already done that, but apparently not. I'm gonna have to... I can't buy the potion because of Sozu, of course. Okay, moving on. Please don't fail me now. That's a lot of incoming damage. I am dead. They failed me now. That would have been an interesting run. But, alas. So, this one's going to be Actually, yeah, this one is going to be a short video. Not all of them can be super long. So, yeah, this was more than anything just a silent beer art showcase, I guess, because half of the runs didn't even work out. Rip F in pieces.